afternoon, Wendy Antonucci here, and I am working with the Cocoa Daisy Planner Kit, the September one. I am going to show you how I use my personal pages. As most of you know, I work in a B6 and I do rings and strings. This month, my notebook that I have doesn't quite fit my rings, so I'm not sure. I've set it up just to be a traveler's notebook this month, but I'm not sure. So I'm also going to prepare my rings and strings with my personal pages. So to do that, I like to just lay out the calendar. My favorite ink is this Ranger Letter It. It stamps and it does not smear, which is something that I really need. So I'm just going to stamp these pages with the date. I'm just going to get started here, and then I'm going to show you what I do with the extras, because I only use this for a week in a view page. I do not use it to write a lot of notes. There's just not enough room for me in this, and I don't like to carry around my the personal size or my B6. My B6 sits on my desk beside my computer where I have all my assignments ready. For me, this is a overall look. It is not a to-do list, although sometimes I do write things down there that I have to make sure like I get on the computer or something of that sort. So anyway, so I just like to go through and stamp the dates. I love this set, has all the numbers. It's from a while ago, but it is a Cocoa Daisy product. I just don't remember when it was from. So I'm going to do that, and for me, that's just about all that I'm going to add to this. We do have these fun stamps this month, so I might go back and do a little stamping. I did that this past month, and I really, I think it was oh no, this is the month with the fireflies. So I'll probably go back and add in some of those little fireflies in the little jar. So I'll dress this up, but I tend to dress it up as we go. So once I finish stamping all these, it's just the week on 2 pages, and it'll go right into my B6, and that's my rings and strings. This side I put my year calendar, and on this side I put my this Cocoa Daisy B6 Dory, and it's mainly for my journaling. Okay, but this sits out on my desk at all times. But what do you do with all of those other pieces that are left over, like all the daily to-do lists? I don't need them in there, but I do love them. And I came up with a discovery, and I am so happy with this. I like to use a pocket traveler's notebook, or pocket rings actually, sorry, for my everyday carry. I like to be able to just write my to-do list, and I have a calendar in there. It's kind of small, but anyway, I enjoy this. I'm hoping A6 might work for me, but right now they're too big. So I'm going with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab just a page out of here so that I have the correct dimensions. And I'm going to take my leftover personal pages and I'm going to turn them into a pocket page. What I found works is this. I like to take the page and I cut it right on the, right beside the checklist, because I do actually like to have the checklist. I can scoot this over a little bit more. It's not quite 3 1/4. It's a little bit shy of that. Whether or not you could do 3 1/4 and make it fit, I don't know. So I just cut it there. Okay, and then you need, let's see here, this is about 4 3/4, which is a lot bigger than my other one for some odd reason. Let me turn it this way. Actually, no, it's not. So 4 3/4 comes down and it cuts off a little bit of that notes and ideas. I like that phrase to show, so I am going to scoot it down a little bit more. And there are my pocket pages. Now, I don't like that. That's ugly, and I don't want that showing on my page. So what I do next is I grab the washi tape, and if I can find where it starts, here it is. I just run a piece across the top. And that's the extent of it. Now it is a pretty thing. This is my to-do list, which I actually use for my hourly. We're transitioning from a homeschool completely family to, let's see, we have community college going on. We have, my son is in a STEM program with our magnet school, and we are also a part of a homeschool group. So I need to have a checklist going on of our times and what has to happen at every time. But on this side, I'm able to write my to-do list. So it works perfectly. So everyone for this week will have, I use the same washi tape so that everything I can see at a glance what is a part of the week. So let me see here if I can get this on there. So here's another one. So it'll be, I'll have it set up just like this. So here's Monday's to do and my notes. There's the next one, and then I need to cut a few more. So all you do, and each trimmer is different. I don't like to take too many at a time. It seems like it might cause a problem. I do 3 1/4. Flip it over so I can see the notes area. And it should be about, oh, this is actually 4 7/8. And I just cut it there. And then I will need to go back and cover that up. And I'll get that in a second. Once I have a big hunk of them, then I will go and put the holes in it. Little gift pocket rings. I really like this. Now this one's actually pretty much the same size. So, but this worked really well. And I will decorate it some. There's a little pocket, so I'm able to stick my little Post-it notes in there and such. So here's the week, the month, our daily challenges. Just a pretty little dashboard. And then, so you can see, I set it up so that my to-do list and then what I'm, notes and such. And you can see how they all have that same, so this is the same week, and they all have the same washi tape. All right, so let's get to, I know this week has a lot of the dates going on. So see, here's today. You can see that I keep my timeline over here of what needs to be going on. And over here is like my checklist and such of what actually I'm doing. This is just things I have to get to and such. I put Saturday and Sunday together, but it works really great. And these are the little stickers, the hexagons that come in the sticker kit. And if you cut them apart, they make a perfect tab for pocket size because they're small enough. So I love this method. It's working really, really great for me. And so I'm interested to see how I like the Filofax. I really love the color. I love color ones for my B6 that stays at home, but for my one that goes in my purse, I want it to be just very hardy. I want it to be able to hold up to being thrown in my purse, and yeah, I don't take very good care of it. So, alrighty. So I'm just going to go ahead and assemble this and do some stamping and get my dates on. So just have a watch.